This small mountain in Riverside holds over 100 years of history, and today we're riding to the top. Rubidoux. This trail has about 3.5 miles in the park, and if you're here on the weekends, it gets pretty crowded. Today I decided to use my mountain bike instead of walk. I've done this climb plenty of times, both walk, mountain bike, cycle. You can bring it all. So if you ever want to do this ride, you can bring whatever you want. So it's a good family adventure. And the views only get better as you get closer to the top. So let's keep on going. Rising just above downtown Riverside, this hill may only stand about 1,300 feet tall, but it carries more than a century of history. Back in the early 1900s, local entrepreneur Frank Miller helped turn the mountain into a scenic destination for visitors and locals alike. Soon after, a massive cross was built in the summit in 1907 in honor of California Mission founder Father Junipero Sierra. Over the years, Mount Rubidoux became the site of the oldest outdoor Easter sunrise service in the United States, drawing thousands of people every year. So today, I'm headed up to this historic climb to see if the views and the history are worth the effort. Back in the 1900s, this road was designed as a scenic drive rather than a hiking trail. Cars used to wind their way all the way to the summit. Today, the road is closed to regular traffic, which makes it a perfect place for walkers, runners, and cyclists who are in a peaceful climb right in the middle of the city. About halfway up Mount Rubidoux, you'll come across one of the mountain's historic landmarks, the Peace Tower. This tower was built in 1925 as a memorial dedicated to the peace following the end of World War I. At the time, Mount Rubidoux had already become a popular scenic destination, and the Peace Tower was meant to remind visitors of the hope of lasting peace after one of the deadliest conflicts in history. Today, nearly a century later, it still stands along the road to the summit, quietly reminding everyone who climbs this mountain of the importance of peace. Wow, we have made it to the top. The views are gorgeous. It's such a clear day. It's a little windy up here, but check it out. Look how clear that is. You can see it for miles all the way up from up here. If you're gonna ride up here, it'll probably take about 15 minutes, but if you walk a little bit longer, it's a good family adventure. You won't even be thinking about the time as you're walking or riding up here. It's just when you get to the top, that's when it really pays off. Spend some time up here and then head back down. I don't know if you can tell down there, but that's the Santa Ana River Trail that runs alongside of Mount Rubidoux. Once the trail gets finished, this one will also go all the way down to the beach. I did a beach ride, Yorba Park to Huntington Beach. And once they finish the trail, it will connect and join and be able to ride in one shot all the way down. Right behind me is Rubidoux Hills. I did a video a while back on that hike, and it just goes to show you how close both of these are to each other. I mean, they're within seeing distance. So if you haven't seen that video, go back and check that one out. That one was a tough climb. It was just like almost a straight up the side of the mountain, rocky and everything else. So if you haven't checked that one out, go ahead and check that one out too. You might like that one. Mount Rubidoux might not be the tallest climb in Southern California, but with the views and the history, it's easy to see why this place has been a favorite for more than a century.